It's almost fajita time, and you know what that means. We're getting our When Wellness done. Right now, we're very excited to eat in a few minutes. It's When Wellness Nerd Out time. How you guys doing today? Happy When Wellness Nerd Out time. And if you were with us yesterday, we were talking about CPR with an adult, or we do if somebody's unconscious. But I want to talk about something really important today. How do we help a baby that's choking, right? Because when we think of an adult, we know the 5 back blows and then the Heimlich, right? We're doing that where we're coming up in the stomach, things like that. It's pretty common knowledge, but maybe we don't know exactly how to treat a choking baby, right? So first off, you're gonna check your house from a baby's eye view, crawling around on the ground in the first place to find anything that they could potentially choke on, right? Try to eliminate the problem before it happens. And second, when they start choking, if God forbid that happens, your first instinct is going to be to reach in and probably grab the object out. Now, the book says don't do that. You're probably going to push it further down, all right? Now, I say use common sense, of course. You judge the situation. You're an adult. If you see it's something you can clearly just pull out, obviously, you use your better judgment, all right? But the book says not to, technically. All right, so first thing, let the baby cough, right? Coughing is the best natural way for them to get whatever's lodged in there up, okay? So let them cough, and if it doesn't come up, within a few seconds, or, you judge, or it's a minute, it seems like it's not coming up, you call 911, right? You'd rather them come there and everything's okay than wait too long to call them. So I say call them sooner than later, personally. So they're still choking. What you're going to do is you're going to flip them on their stomach, okay? And your forearm is going to be under them. Now, you're going to cradle their jaw like this, okay? Your thumb and forefinger, you're going to cradle it and support the head, and the head's going to be lower than the chest. What you're going to do is you're going to take the heel of your hand, and you're going to give them 5 back blows, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, between the shoulder blades. Okay, pretty decently sharp blows, all right, with enough force, not crazy amount of force, but enough force to get whatever's in there up, all right? Now, after that, they're still choking. You're going to flip them over. You put them on their back, and you're going to rest them on your thigh. You're going to support the head with this hand, and you're going to take 2 or 3 fingers and press down between the nipples, okay? So you're going to press down 5 times, about 1.5 inches in depth. All right, now what you're going to do is repeat 5 and 5, 5 and 5, if they're still choking. All right, now say they go unconscious at some point. Now we hope help has obviously arrived at this point, but say they haven't, they go unconscious, you're going to begin CPR with the compressions. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to put them on flat ground. They're no longer sitting on your thigh or on your forearm or anything like that. You put them on flat ground, and you're going to tilt their head back. Now, it's very similar to the chest thrust when they were on your thigh here, right? But you have them on flat ground. The only difference really is you're tilting the forehead back. Okay, we're gonna open that airway. They're on a firm surface on the ground, and you have the 2 or 3 fingers, and you're placing them in the same spot between the nipples, the center of the chest, and you're going to go at a rate of 2 per second, 2 compressions per second, so pretty quick, right? 30 of them. After that, still unconscious. Again, the head's tilted back. You're going to close the nose, and you're going to give 2 breaths. Now, what you got to make sure is that the leakage of the air is sealed. There's no leakage, right? So you're closing the nose, and you're getting your mouth directly on their mouth so that it's sealed, and you have enough pressure to push air in there, which you're taking a relatively normal breath. I mean, it's a child, but you're putting enough air in there so that the chest is going to raise. Now, if the chest doesn't raise, and you're putting the breaths in and you don't see anything happening, right? You're doing 2 breaths, then 30 compressions, 2 breaths, then 30 compressions. If it doesn't raise, then you got to check the airway, right? And you got to get whatever's in there out, and that at least at that point. Now, again, you could have tried that early on if you used your better judgment and you thought that was the best decision, but that's what we got for you guys today. I hope it never happens, but it's something that's definitely good to be prepared for. And I'm about to go eat some fajitas and say bye to the people. Sonia, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And happy When Wellness, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.